How's it going, everyone? Data here, and welcome to NHL 25. In my first video of the game here in the first few hours of early access so far, having already done the live-streamed franchise mode deep dive, which you can go back and watch if you haven't already, I wanted to put out one of the highest requested videos, which is getting you a look at the overall and potential of every single player from every single league, from every single team in the game. Who's gotten a boost, who's disrespected, who are the new alumni, all of that for you to navigate between your favorite teams using the timestamps below. You'll also notice in this roster that some players are still on the wrong team, sadly, but the updated overall system, which takes a player's player type into account, will still tell you what the players overall to begin NHL 25 will be. Once the rosters are updated, or I just get tired of waiting and do the changes myself, honestly, we'll be able to get started on our first franchise mode series of the game. But until then, I wanted you to get a peek at the players and give your thoughts on how things look to start the new game. As I said, use the timestamps to navigate down below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any franchise mode career simulation and guide videos to come on NHL 25. So we'll start things off by going to rosters and going over to edit player. That's the way that you can check everything out when you scroll through all the leagues and all that. So we'll start with the NHL, obviously. We'll go through that one a little bit more slowly, going through the teams one at a time, but after that it'll be a bit of a faster run through that you can pause when it gets to the team that you want to see. But with so many teams and so many players to go through, it's going to be quite sped up with a little bit of royalty-free music to keep you entertained. So we'll start with the Anaheim Ducks. Highest player is Troy Terry with 86 overall, medium elite potential. McTavish also an 86 up there. Fowler, Strome, Zegras still has medium elite. Minchikov's a bit of a surprise at an 84 overall to start, medium elite. Leo Carlson, 83. New captain Radko Gudas at an 83. A lot of mid to low 80s. Here in Anaheim, Zellweger, 79. There's some potentials and overalls for you there. And goaltenders, John Gibson, 85. Backed up by Lucas Dostal, who I think is a big candidate for someone who's going to get a boost this year, who starts as an 80 overall, but could definitely be higher than that. So Anaheim, some good young players in there. In Boston, David Pastrnak, 95 overall, medium franchise. McAvoy, Marchand still an 89 at 36 years of age. Lindholm, Carlo an 86, got to respect that. Coyle, Zacha, Lindholm's an 85. So Zacha, Coyle, and Lindholm, those three centers, are all 85 overall. So the game doesn't differentiate between them too much. Zadorov, Federic, Morgan Geeky, Poitras, an 81. Give him another candidate right there for some growth this season. Brazo, Max Jones. And then for goaltending, starting, of course, Jeremy Swayman, who's without a contract, an 89 overall, backed up by Jonas Korpisalo. Next, over to the Buffalo Sabres. We see Rasmus Dahlin, the new captain, 91 overall, high elite potential for him. Tage Thompson, I feel this is a bit low for Tage Thompson, 88 overall. Yes, medium elite, but 88 for a guy, I don't need to go too deep on each player. Yeah, he had a down year at 29 goals, 56 points, but 1 year removed from that big 94-point season. I guess 88 is still, higher overall, but I would think that you could have kept him at 89 or 90. Maybe I'm just being a bit too nitpicky, but Bowen Byram, 87, Tuck also 87. I could see him being higher than that. Owen Power, Cousins, Peterka, Quinn. Buffalo could be a team that gets a lot of growth this season. Zach Benson, already an 82 overall, yeah, after he had a pretty good rookie season. 30 points from him in limited ice time as well, right? How much did he play this year? 14-31. I digress. Samuelson, Clifton, Yoki Haru, Lafferty, Ryan McLeod, of course, the big piece in the Matthew Savoie trade. Peyton Krebs, 79, still with medium top 6 potential, but will he hit that? I don't know. Goaltending in Buffalo is Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen up in the 85. That's the highest that he's ever been at. Devin Levi starts the game at an 82 as medium elite, and James Reimer also an 82 at 36 years of age. All right, Calgary Flames now. Rasmus Andersson at an 88, Nazem Kadri 87. He's coming off of a 75-point season, had 87 a couple years ago. I understand things in Calgary aren't great, but I feel like 87 is a bit low for Kadri. Same for even Mackenzie Weegar, I could see higher than that. Kuzmenko I could see higher than an 85. Sharon Govich I could see higher than an 85. I understand the downgrade to Jonathan Huberdeau for sure. Coleman 84, he had a good season last year, but Jake Bean at an 83 feels very odd to me. 83 overall for Jake Bean, who had 13 points in 72 games, -10 last year. I don't know, the best he's ever had is a 25-point season. I understand it's not all about the points, but Jake Bean has been bouncing around a few teams and trying to find his spot for a reason. And although he has the potential to, I think, be a top 4 D with an 83 overall someday, I don't think he's an 83 overall right now. It feels a bit high. Backlund and Mantha, both 83s. I don't know, Backlund I could see 84, but I gotta stop nitpicking too much. There's Calgary, and for goaltending, both of Vladar and Wolf are 81 overall. So Wolf, another guy who should see big growth over the course of the roster updates, but I could have seen him already like an 82, but they both start 81, and over the course of some growth, even in franchise mode, it'll change quickly. Sebastian Aho starts at a 91 overall, very nice. Slavin with some nice respect on his name, 89 overall. Sveshnikov, 88. Jarvis needs his contract, 87. Nechas also 87. Burns, 86. Orlov, Walker with 84. So the defense is solid here. Slavin, Burns, Orlov, Walker, Ghost, all 84 overall plus. Jordan Stahl. Kotkaniemi an 83. Now at low top 6 potential. I believe that's a first. I think he was low elite last season. So Jesperi Kotkaniemi down to low top 6. Whew, that hurts. Kathie, fast. Martinuk, Roslovic, Jost, Drury, Bradley Nadeau. Really? Medium top 9? Okay. In goaltending, it's Freddie Anderson, of course, 88th, and Kochetkov at an 86. That's pretty nice for him, he had a lot of starts last season. Yeah, 42, the most of his career, 911 save percentage, 2.33 goals against. Is that a little high already to see 86? Yeah, I could see the 86. But it's not supposed to be me doing too much commentary here. I'm supposed to be just showing it to you. Connor Bedard starts NHL 25 as an 88 overall with his medium franchise potential. Jones 87, Teravainen 86, Taylor Hall an 85. This could definitely be higher. The injuries have been hurting Taylor Hall, but he could definitely be higher than that in the very near future. Bertuzzi, Kurashev, both 84. Martinez, Brody, Dickinson, Mikhaev, Nick Foligno, captain. Korchinski, 81 overall with medium league potential. Cool. Alex Vlasic, 80 overall. I like that. Reichel, 79. Okay, but still medium top 6. And for goaltending in Chicago, Marachik at an 84, backed up by Bourassois at an 82. All right. Now moving on to the Avalanche. McKinnon, 96 overall medium franchise, of course. Makar, 95 overall medium franchise. Makes sense for both of these guys. Rantanen, 93. Love it. Devontae's 89. Yup. Nichushkin, when he's healthy, when he's out of trouble and all that, I could see him even higher than 86. Casey Mills at an 86. This feels high for me. Yeah, I could excuse it, but it does feel a little bit high. I would be more in the 85 range for Casey Milstat. I feel like 85, 86 is a bit of a different echelon. Sam Girard, 85. Landeskog, 85. The game with him out all last year had him at like an 88, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And now this year, after having been injured, he's down to an 85. So that should change quickly, I would hope, in the roster updates if he's going to come back and be healthy at some point this season. Jonathan Drouin, still with medium elite potential. You got to let this guy go. I know he's past the age of 26, so it doesn't really matter much in franchise mode, but you got to let this go now. Give him top 6 and call him what he is. Madison 84, Colton 84, okay. Lehkonen 83, really? Still top 9 for Lehkonen. Every year in and year out, Arturi Lehkonen at an 83 overall. This poor guy. What does he have to do? Shillington's an 82. Another offensive defenseman who's rated too highly, in my opinion. Like Jake Bean, Oliver Shillington again. I guess you could say in 21-22 he was that overall, but if you're going to downgrade Landeskog for being out, you got to downgrade Shillington for being out. O'Connor on his new contract as well. Brandstrom, Dahan, Parker Kelly. Actually, did I miss one more? Kivi Ranta? No, that's everybody. And goaltending, Georgiev is an 85 overall. So you're going to tell me Georgiev is an 85 with fringe starter, but Kochetkov's already an 86? I get that Georgiev is definitely has his numbers inflated from being on a good team, but then, like, which one is it? Is it you're on a good team and you win a lot of games, so your overall goes up? Or not. Georgiev might not be the best example because he had a sub 900 save percentage season, but my sentiment for NHL overalls for goalies in general still stands. And Annunen at an 80 overall backing him up. All right, now on to the Columbus Blue Jackets, if the menus would go. There you go. Columbus, Werenski is here, of course, 88 overall, medium elite. The game is not yet taken out. Johnny Gaudreau obviously will be. I'm going to transfer him to an alumni team or a legend team, whatever I can do to keep him somewhere in there. But rest in peace to Johnny Gaudreau. Adam Fantilli, 85 overall, medium elite. I like this as a big year 2 boost for Adam Fantilli. Provorov, 85 as well. I could see, like, I think Provorov should be a lot higher than this. Like, yeah, he's only scoring you 32 points, but Provorov is getting you 150 plus blocks a season. What's his shot blocking attribute even at? 88? Nah, it doesn't make sense. Severson also an 85, so Provorov and Severson the same overall as a defenseman. And David Jiricek already an 84, really. David Jiricek, who has played, 47 NHL games, he's already an 84? Yeah. Just a few thoughts. Boone Jenner, 84, top 9 potential. Why? Marchenko, Monahan, both 84s as well. Kent Johnson, 84 too. Vronkov, Chinnikov. So Vronkov has the medium top 9 potential, and Chinnikov has the medium top 6 potential. Okay, Danforth, 82 overall. You don't see a lot of 82 overalls with bottom 6 potential, so they're good for Justin Danforth. Jack Johnson, Jordan Harris, who just came from the Canadiens, medium top 6 potential. Yep. Eric Goodbranson, bye, Eric Goodbranson. Elvis Merzlikins, shout out to little Sebastian, 83 overall for him. Again, Elvis doesn't have the greatest numbers. Kind of feels low, but when you think about the numbers, I guess it's pretty valid. So keep it there, and Tarasov at an 80 overall. Now on to the Dallas Stars. Miro Heiskanen, 92 overall, medium franchise. Nice respect on his name. Jason Robertson at a 91. Rupe Hintz needs more respect on his name. I love that he's an 89. I love that he has all those X factors. But Rupe Hintz might be the modern-day Alex Barkov in terms of just underrated nature. Everyone says Alex Barkov is so underrated. He was underrated 3-4 years ago. Now he's a Stanley Cup winning captain. People are giving proper respect to Alex Barkov. Rupe Hintz is the modern-day Alex Barkov, not getting the respect. Anyways, Wyatt Johnston, getting up to an 87 overall. I like the improvement on him, but if Jurček gets a boost from like an 80 to an 84 for playing half a season, does he not get more for scoring 32 goals and 65 points in a sophomore year? 87 is not like disrespectful, but I am saying, I'm asking for consistency. Thomas Harley, 87 as well for Thomas Harley? Really? We've already seen some really good defensemen who are 85s and 86s, so I'm not saying Harley shouldn't be an 87, but just for like already the fourth time in the last few teams, consistency. Sagan, 86, Duchesne, 86. What's with all the elite potentials here in Dallas? Duchesne, 86, Ben, 86, Lindell, 86 as well. Mason Marchment, 85 overall, so they give some, the physical attributes are really boosting that up for Mason Marchment. Logan Stankoven, medium elite. I don't think he had medium elite potential before, so great. That's a nice boost up to 84 overall. Dumba, 84. I think that is very generous. Labushkin, 82. Dodonov, 82. Maverick Bork has top 6 potential. Okay. Steele, Niels Lundqvist. There you go. Goaltending, Jake Ottinger, 90 overall, backed up by 83, Casey DeSmith. All right, on to the Detroit Red Wings. Dylan Larkin. Really, 89 overall for Dylan Larkin. I could have put him into the 90 category. Yeah, he was over point per game last year, just by a little bit, by 69 and 68. Okay, Moritz Seider, I could definitely see him. If Miro Heiskanen's a 92, I could definitely see Seider being a 90. I don't see why he has to be an 88. Raymond, 88. Patty Kane, of course, with the franchise potential, which keeps him from regressing too quickly. DeBrincat and Tarasenko are both 87. Don't know about that. Eric Gustafson, 84. Questionable. JT Comfort, Jeff Petrie at an 84 too. Kopp, 83. Rasmussen, 80. Are you telling me Kopp and Rasmussen are the same value centerman-wise? I don't know. Kopp, Edvinson, Fisher, Veleno, Hall, Ben Sherratt. There he is. All right. Goaltending, it is Cam Talbot at an 84, Husso at 84, and Lyon at an 83. Okay. That's Detroit. Now on to, come on, Menus, you can do it. Come on, Menus, to Edmonton. Connor McDavid, 97 overall, and high franchise potential. I feel like he was medium franchise in the past. I don't think, have we ever seen players at high franchise? Am I just losing my memory? But high franchise for McDavid, 95 for Draisaitl, medium franchise. Evan Bouchard, why is he high top 4? 89 overall. You're going to respect him in the overall, but not give him the elite potential. I don't get that. So high top 4 for Evan Bouchard. Zach Hyman, 89 overall. There's some massive respect on his name. Nugent Hopkins, 87. Jeff Skinner, 86. I know, got to keep in mind, the potential has to do with regression. If Jeff Skinner had top 9 potential, he would regress in franchise mode very quickly. So because he has elite potential, he'll maintain his 86 for longer. That's what the potential does for these older players. But still, why can't Bouchard be medium elite? I don't know. Anyways, Ekholm 86, Nurse 85. So downgrade on Darnell Nurse, which I think is understandable. Vander Kane 84, Arvidsson 84, Henrique, Kulak, Perry, Podkolzin. Okay. And goaltending, Stuart Skinner 86 overall. Okay, so Stuart Skinner is with medium starter, I see, backed up by Calvin Pickard. Okay. Now onto the Stanley Cup winning Panthers squad. Barkov at a 94 overall, medium elite. Why can't he get franchised, though? I don't know. Kachuk 92, Reinhardt 91, so big upgrades on them. Forsling 87 overall, Verhaeghe 87. So he was top 9 for a long time as well, finally getting into the top 6 category. Took him long enough. Ekblad at an 87. Injuries brought him down a bit, I suppose. Sam Bennett 85, Lundell 84, Evan Rodriguez 84. Boqvist, see low elite on Adam Boqvist. I don't know if that's him anymore. Same kind of category as the Jake Bean talk that we were having earlier. I don't know if he's kind of in that low elite conversation anymore. You want to give him medium top 4? I get it. He's 24. But low elite, I don't know. Too much. It becomes too OP in franchise mode for these offensive defensemen with elite potential. Schmidt, Luostarinen, Mikola, Kulikov, Boqvist, Nosek, Greer, everybody down the list in Florida. While goaltending is Bobrovsky at a 90, and Knight and Drieger both at 82. Just elite for Bobrovsky, while Spencer Knight also still mediumly at the age of 23 now. LA Kings, Kopitar 89 overall, still the franchise potential. Doughty an 88 with franchise potential as well. Adrian Kempe gets a boost up to 87. Philippe Danault, still the medium top 9 potential. This is one player who continues to get disrespected. Philippe Danault, one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's going to consistently get top 9 potential as an 86 overall, playing top 6 minutes. All right. Kevin Fiala at an 86. That also feels low for Kevin Fiala. You're going to tell me that, like, Tarasenko's an 87, but Fiala, who gets back-to-back 72, 73, even 85, so 3 consecutive 70-plus point seasons, and he's an 86? No, that one feels very weird to me. Byfield 85, I like that. Sorry, 86, I like that. Moore 85. Mikey Anderson 85. That's a nice one for Mikey Anderson. He's a solid player. And I gotta scroll through these. I gotta do what I was doing at the beginning and just scroll a little bit more and do less talking. Kemper starting here in LA as an 82 overall. Generous in my mind. Riddick and Copley back him up at an 80. All right, on to the Minnesota Wild now. Kaprizov at a 93 overall. Still, again, why can't he be franchise? 93 overall, medium elite. Brodin 89. I don't remember him being 89. Spurgeon and Faber both 87 on the defensive end as well. Okay, Zuccarello 87, Boldy 87. Everybody else down here. Marco Rossi 83 with medium elite potential. And that's it. For actually some good young players. Kuznetsov at a medium top 9 only. Okay. Ogren at a medium top 6. Okay. And goaltending, it's Marc-Andre Fleury and Philip Gustafsson, both at 84 overalls apiece. We'll see what Jesper Wallstedt is when we get to the AHL later on. Now on to the Canadien Montréal. Here we are. Nick Suzuki, 89 overall, medium elite for him. Cole Caulfield, 88 overall. Some people are saying this feels high for Cole Caulfield. It's because of the shooting attribute. So I understand that he hasn't really shown 88 overall yet, but it's because that offensive awareness and the shooting and all that boosts the overall. And because he's a sniper, the new overall system won't take his lower physical and lower defensive attributes into account as much as they once did. So it's not that he necessarily got a big upgrade from the last game. It's just that the overalls that don't matter as much aren't really taken into consideration in the same way that they once were. That's why his overall's higher. Matheson 87. Patrick Laine 85 feels a bit low, even honestly taking everything into consideration that's happened with him. When he's healthy, in 2021-22 and 22-23, he was point per game. So yes, 9-18, -10, injuries last year, but I feel like 85 is a bit low on him. Slavkovsky 85 feels right, but Laine I could see him being a bit higher. I'm sure he'll get there soon enough. Doc 85, like here's a guy who's been through a ton of injuries. If you want to give him an 83, I would understand it, but he's an 85. Gooley 84, Newhook 83, Lane Hudson 82 to start. That's too high. As a Canadiens fan who wants to see Lane Hudson become like Cale Makar, this is way too high out of the gate. I know, again, it must be because of the offensive defenseman attribute count, but still 82 is way too high on him. Savard's an 82 as well. Josh Anderson, Brendan Gallagher, all 82s. 81s, and down the list for everybody else. Joshua Roy, medium top 6. Goaltending, it is Samuel Montembeault at an 83. Primo at an 80. Of course, Carey Price, but he's not here anymore. Just that beautiful smiling face. My beautiful, sweet Prince Carey Price. All right. On to the Nashville Predators. Roman Josi, 93 overall. Stamkos, 90 overall. Yeah, he's still getting at the age of 34. Forsberg, 90. Forsberg is so consistent, man. I wouldn't have minded 91 even, but 90 is nice. I think he's been 87, 88 in past years too, so 90 is a great boost for him. Josi, I skimmed over that quickly, but very nice respect. One of the best defensemen in the league who, if you put 90, people would probably say, okay, 90, fine, but 93, well-deserved. Shea, 87. Marchessault at 87. O'Reilly, 86. Gustav Nyquist, after his big year, 86 as well. Novak, I could see Novak being higher than 84. Fabro, Shen, Carrier, Evangelista, Sissons, everybody else down here. Okay, and for the goaltending, it's Saros at an 89, medium starter, not even elite. Okay, backed up by 82 Scott Wedgwood. So there is Nashville. On to New Jersey now. Jack Hughes, 94 overall, high elite. Yup. Jesper Bratt, 89 medium elite. Dougie Hamilton, 88. Pesce. Brett Pesce, really, 80. I think it was 86 last year, but 88 on Brett Pesce, 88 on Nico Hischier, 87 on Timo Meier, 86 on Luke Hughes? No. No. Yes, he had a good rookie season, 47 points. -25, though. It can't be. How many, 24 hits, 55 block shots. What do they give him? He has 86 shot blocking. Ivan Provorov blocks 155 shots. He has 88. Hughes is going to block a fraction, a third, and he gets 86? No, I understand the offensive metrics being like where they were. He had 25 power play points, though. You can't give him 86 already out of the gate like that. He'll get there, but that's too high out of the gate. So both Luke Hughes and Lane Hudson, for offensive defensemen, too high in my opinion. Dylan, Siegenthaler, Nemec. Nemec, who was the second overall pick in 2022. He's only an 84 at 20, but Hughes is 86 at 21. Really, does that 1 year make that much of a difference? I don't know. I shouldn't digress too far. Palat's down at an 81. Really? Palat at an 81? I guess, man, how the mighty have fallen. Palat. Tatar 82. Is that everybody? There you go. And goaltending now, you got Jacob Marshall at 87, backed up by Jake Allen at an 83, and Nico Dawes at a 77. Let's keep on flying through these New York Islanders. Matty Barzal, 89 overall. I don't think he's ever broken 90, now at 27 years of age. Dobson, 89. I could see him being in the 90 pluses. Dobson is a machine. So the difference between Dobson and Luke Hughes is 3 overall, and the difference between like Ryan Pulock and Luke Hughes is 1 overall. Come on, and the difference between Pulock is 2 overall. Okay. Big Bow top 50 Horvat in 87. I could see him being higher. Nelson 85, Duclair, Lee 83. He's been 83 for years now. Romanov 83, Palmieri, Pajot, Engvall. So how does Pajot get low top 6 but Danault is medium top 9, you know? Cizikas medium top 9. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, and then for goaltending, Ilya Sorokin, 90 overall, backed up by an 85, Semyon Varlamov, who had a great season last year. Yep. All right, so then on to the Rangers. Artemi Panarin, 95 overall. Still not franchise, but medium elite for Artemi Panarin. Adam Fox, 92 overall. Yeah, that's well-deserved. One of the best defensemen in the league. Defensive, only 4.5-star defense, even though his defensive metrics continue to show that he is not only the best, one of the best offensive defensemen, like top 3, he's still in that like top 5 conversation for the best defensive side of things, defenseman too. Zibanejad, 89. He's always low elite, this guy. Kreider, 87, same for Trocheck. Lafreniere with an 86 now this year. Love it. Miller 86, Schneider 84, that's cool. Riley Smith had a very down year. He's at an 83. I would put him even further. Kako still low elite potential. I don't know. Kako, is it going to happen for him? And goaltending, it's Igor Shesterkin at a 92, backed up by Jonathan Quick at an 82. On to the Ottawa Senators. Brady Tkachuk, 89 overall. It could be higher for Brady Tkachuk. I don't know. It's tough. Because you have Forsberg at a 90. I guess 89 is the right spot for him right now. Stützle 88, Giroux 87, Jake Sanderson and Thomas Chabot both 86s. Norris 85, Bathurst 85, Perron, Zub, nice respect on him for 84. There you go for Ottawa. Goaltending, it's 89 overall, Linus Ullmark, so high overall to him, absolutely. And Anton Forsberg at an 81 backing him up. So high elite for Tim Stützle as well. I like to see that potential on his side of things. Love that for all you Senators fans out there. Philadelphia Flyers, all right, Travis Konecny, medium elite, 87 overall. That big new extension... I could see him getting to 88. 87 feels a bit more in that, like, could be a second liner category. But all right. Owen Tippett, 86. Sanheim, 86. Sean Couturier, 85. I think he should be higher. Frost, York, Lawton, Drysdale, 83 medium elite. Bobby Brink, 82. Where is Mitchkov? Do we see him? No, he is an 82 overall. I guess he's not here right. Oh, there. Oh, sorry, he's 81. Ah, okay, so what I saw must have been when he grew by 1. So 81 overall, Matvei Mitchkov, highly potential. 7th overall pick in 2023. Listed as a playmaker. Okay. Forster, medium top 6 for him. He was solid last season. Yeah. Paling, Ristolainen. With that medium elite potential for Rasmus Ristolainen. Not meaning that he could get to become elite, but there must be something I'm not understanding here, because there are good older defensemen who get top 4 potential, and then there's Ristolainen who's an 80 who becomes medium elite. Is it because the game wants to stay and keep him at 80 for the next 8 years of his career, or because he could actually grow to like an 85 if he had like a Norris Trophy winning season? I don't know. But he gets elite potential for some reason. Then Ryan Ellis, why is he a 72 and not a 70? The game always makes guys who are LTIR'd to 70, but okay. Urson at 83, he'll be the starter this season, backed up by Fedotov, who is 80 overall, medium fringe. So he's making way more than Urson. Why is he given medium fringe potential and 80 overall? Anyways, Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby, 94 overall with the high franchise. Doesn't really matter, just that it's franchise. Malkin, 88, so he's come down a little bit. Eric Carlson, 88. Letang, 87. Russ, 80. This guy... every single year, even longer than Lehkonen, Brian Rust always gets top 9 potential. How? How? I understand after certain seasons, but 56 and 55, top 9. 42, okay, top 9. 58 and 60, still top 9. 46 and 81, okay, put him back top 9. 56 and 62, give him the top 6 potential, this guy. Pedersen, Bunting, low top 9, okay. Hayes, Grizzly, Rickard Raquel, medium elite, why? I gotta stop doing all this. Puljujärvi, 77 overall, low top 6. Okay. Goalies in Pittsburgh, Jerry an 86, backed up by Nedeljkovic, who's an 83. Okay, come on menus. San Jose Sharks, Tyler Toffoli, 86 overall. Okay, Logan Couture, 85. Granlund, 85 with low elite potential. Eklund, 83 with medium elite. That's gonna be good for all you Sharks fans. Wallman, Ferraro, 83. Wenberg, CC. Zetterlund, 82. Celebrini, 81 overall, medium elite for Macklin Celebrini, the first overall pick in 2024. Cunnin, Vlasic, Goudreau. Other players good potential like Will Smith at a medium elite, who was the 4th overall pick in 2023. And even Delandria, who just got brought in. Bordelot at a 77. Blackwood and Vanacek, both 82 overalls for the Sharks tandem. Seattle Kraken, Montour and Dunn, both 87 overall. I could see Dunn being higher than 87. He's a machine. Jared McCann still at an 86. I don't know what this guy can do to ever get higher than that. Consistent 60, 70 point scorer, but can't get higher than 86. Burakovsky, Stevenson, still a top 9 potential for him too. These guys, like, yeah, I understand 51 points in 75 games if you want to keep it, but this guy had back-to-back 64, 65-point seasons. What is it going to take for these guys to get moved up in their prime? And now here I am complaining about it after their prime season, so it makes sense. But what about in their prime for Russ and for Stevenson? No justice. Eberle, 85. Eli Tolvanen, Data 72 Hall of Famer, franchise mode legend for many people. He's an 85 with low elite. Bjorkstrand, Schwartz, Beniers, 84 overall medium elite for Matty Beniers on his new extension. Larson, Gourde. Did he already have his picture as well? I forget. Shane Wright, 79 overall medium elite for him. Goaltending, it is Joey Daccord at an 84. So Joey Daccord now a higher overall than Philip Grubauer. Daccord on the expiring deal, while Grubauer is 3 more years at 5.9. Okay. St. Louis Blues, Rob Thomas, 88, same as Jordan Kyrou. Yup. Parayko, 86. Okay, I guess the defensive attributes and the physical attributes. 94 stick checking. Okay. Bushnevich at an 86. Now this might be the most disrespectful one we've seen yet. I get it, 63 and 80 last season, but this guy is a point-per-game plus player, and probably the most important player in St. Louis's offense the last 2-3 seasons. Him and Rob Thomas are probably tied at 1, and like Kyrou's at number 2, but you got to give a higher than 86 overall to Pavel Bushnevich. Come on, how is Tarasenko an 87? Maybe it's because he's a two-way forward. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Falk, 85. Krug, 84. Neighbors, 83 with low top 6 potential. Brainchen dropped down to an 83. The Joseph brothers there. See, like, P.O. Joseph, 83 overall. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, doesn't... He had, what, like 40 block shots last season? 87 shot blocking. 1 less than Provorov with his 155 block shots. This is what I'm talking about. The overalls for certain attributes make no sense. What's the point of blocking 150 plus shots if you get the same shot blocking as someone who blocks 40? Faxa, Sundqvist, Kapanen, Ryan Suter, there he is. Broberg now in that new deal. He is medium top 4, 80 overall. Yep. And Dylan Holloway also medium top 6, 80 overall, as they got offer sheeted by them, by the Blues. Binnington, 86, and Hofer, 82. It feels like there's too big of a gap between those two. More like a 85, 83 in my mind. Tampa Bay Lightning, Kucherov, 95 overall, no franchise potential for him. Hedman, the new captain, 92 overall. Yep. Point 92, Gensel, 90. All that sounds good to me. Hagel, 87K. McDonough, Chernak, JJ Moser, 84. Okay. Nick Paul had bottom 6 potential. Like, why does he get bottom 6 potential? Not that he's a bottom 6 player. Why is he bottom 6 potential? Darren Radish, you give him 84 overall, but low 7th D potential. After 1 season, he'll be an 80 overall in franchise mode. Makes no sense. Trelli, Perbix, Atkinson, Zemgus Girgensons, Yalonen. Vasilevsky, 92 overall, backed up by Jonas Johansson, who is an 80. All right, so there is Tampa Bay. Now on to Toronto. Austin Matthews, 95 overall. He has the high franchise potential. So only 2 players in the game have high franchise, with McDavid and Matthews. 91 for Nylander and Marner. 88 for Riley. 87 now for 34-year-old John Tavares. 85 for Max Domi. Okay. Liljegren, 84. Nyes, 84. Ekman Larson and Tanev, both 84 overall. I find that one a bit odd, too. McCabe, 83. Nick Robertson, 82. Okay. Yarncrow, Kampf, Hakanpää, Timmins. Reeves, 76 overall for Ryan Reeves. Makes sense. Goaltending, Justin Wall in Joseph Wall in 83. But according to EA Logic, I'm not sure why he's not like an 85. Like, I'm fine with him being an 83, but Stolar's also an 82 after his incredible season last year. How can he be an 82, like leading the league in goals against average last season and everything? I know despite 27 games played, but he's an 82 and like, I don't know, Binnington's an 86. I don't know. So there's the tandem for the Maple Leafs. Utah Hockey Club, Clayton Keller, 89 overall for him. Sergachev, 88. That's always crazy for me to think about. Dursey, an 86 as well. Schmaltz, 86. Cooley, 85, medium elites. Michelli gets a nice boost this season. Yes, 85. Lawson Krause, 84. Dylan Gunther with an 84. Bukestad, Marino, Kerfoot. Yep. Some nice overalls here in Utah. Barrett Hayton, low top 6 as well, 81 overall. I'm not sure if he's ever going to really grow. And for the goaltending, it's Ingram at an 85, backed up by Vemelka at an 83. Okay, on to the Vancouver Canucks. Quinn Hughes at 94 overall, medium franchise potential for one of the cover athletes. JT Miller, 92. Elias Pettersson, 91. Phil Peronik, 87. Brock Besser, also 87. Garland, 85. DeBrusk, 85. Sprong, 84. Feels like an 83, but okay. And just players have their feel, you know? Holger, 83. Dakota Joshua, yeah, Dakota Joshua deserves to be 83, 84 after the season he had last year. Pia Suter, Denton Heinen, Niels Omen, and goaltending, Thatcher Demko, 91 overall. There's that Vancouver bias a little bit sometimes, but I think the high overalls in Vancouver are warranted this year. And Shilov's at an 80 with the medium starter potential. On to Vegas. Jack Eichel, 91 overall for him. Mark Stone, 89. What's his durability, I wonder? 70 durability. Makes sense. Petrangelo, 89. Theodore, 88. Noah Hannafin, 86. I could see him being higher. Hurdle, 86. Same for Carlson. Barbashev, 84. Everybody else, Alexander Holtz now has a medium top 6 potential. I believe he had medium elite previously. It's now a medium top 6 for Alex Holtz, who just got acquired there. Medium top 9 for Victor Olofsson, down to an 80 overall as well. Sheesh. Kolsar, Brisson, Korzak, 76 overall for Korzak. He played pretty good hockey in those 26 games last season. But in 37 games, you might say, okay, well, he hasn't proven enough yet. He's a 76. But then why is Jiricek an 84, you know? Goaltending, it's Aiden Hill at an 86, Samsonov at an 80, and Robin Leonard, who won't be playing this season, who is at an 80. Sorry, it was Samsonov at an 82, Leonard at an 80, who won't be playing this season. Washington Capitals now, so Alexander Ovechkin coming down in the overall a little bit now at an 89. Still franchise potential, but the overall is starting to drop a little bit. I would assume, I'm not comparing between games, but I would assume the skating's come down a little bit, and the puck skills have come down a little bit, maybe even the senses. But 89 overall for him. John Carlson at the age of 34, also an 89. Dylan Strome, 86. I like to see that. It was not too long ago that he was like an 83, and he's had some solid seasons. Chikrin, 86. Wilson, 84. Same for Roy, for Avery. Pierre-Luc Dubois, 83. He's got to earn that way back. Yep. Manjapane, 83. Sandin. Bear. It's like, why is Ethan Bear an 83? I don't know. 24 games last season. 4 points, -5. Why is he the same overall as a guy like Rasmus Sandin? Milano, Protas, Dowd. Yeah, Oshie's not going to be playing this season. Hendrix Lapierre, medium top 6 potential. Yep. Miroshnichenko, medium top 6 potential. Of course, he has his own picture now, too. That's cool. And what about Connor McMichael? I think I passed McMichael. Yeah, he's 81 overall, low top 6. Okay, so younger players for the Capitals organization. Lindgren and Thompson, both 84 overall, and Hunter Shepard at a 75. All right, on to the final team now, the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor, 91 overall. A lot of elite potentials here. Morrissey, 89. Scheifele, 89. Ehlers, still only an 86. This guy's an 86 every year. I feel like he could definitely be in the 87 conversation. Velarde, 85. Perfetti, 85. Okay. Pionk, Lowry, DeMello, Niederreiter, 83. This is a lot more that I could have said that I didn't say. Don't think that just because I didn't say something, I approved of it. There's a lot more I could have said in this video. Nemesnikov, Appleton, Yafalo, Miller, Barron, Sandberg, Hayden Fleury, Logan Stanley, Anderson Dolan, Kupari. Medium top line for Kupari, huh? Former first-round pick for him, okay? Connor Hellebuyck, 93 overall, backed up by Capo Kakinen. We did a season sim in the franchise mode deep dive, and Hellebuyck had, I believe it was like a 903 save percentage and 3.16, I think, goals against average. So 93 overall does not always mean much. So there's NHL, ladies and gentlemen. Went faster on some, slower on others, as I just had more to say in certain places. There's the National Hockey League. What I'll go ahead and fly through now is all the rest. AHL, ECHL, alumni teams, then the juniors, and all of Europe. They'll show you every player on every team. So go ahead and definitely pause and use the timestamps as I'm flying through it at a very high speed. Enjoy the music, let it run, and keep track of the ones that really don't make sense to you. We can talk about those in the comments later on. So without further ado, let's get the rest of NHL 25's players, overalls, and potentials covered. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Every player from every league, all the overalls and potentials for the opening day rosters on NHL 25. Obviously, still some changes to be made, contracts to be added, player transactions, moves to be fixed up. So when the first EA roster update comes out, whether it be in a week or 2 weeks, I plan on doing this video again. If there's interest for it, I'd be happy to do it. And it'll also open the door to be able to edit the rosters, do my own changes to them, like the ones I was kind of talking at the beginning, NHL things I don't necessarily agree with. And then I can actually fix the salary caps. That's the biggest thing, to make it cap compliant, so when you start franchise mode, the game won't increase or decrease player salaries, make it fit within the salary cap, thus skewing your next 8 years of franchise mode. So all that to say, thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and of course leave a comment, as I said, what do you agree with or disagree with the most from all these overalls. And don't forget to subscribe for all the NHL 25 content coming your way, franchise modes, career simulations, and much, much more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Happy NHL 25 Day.